family. Hi, how are you? Hugs and kisses to you. I missed you guys. So we're going to talk about Chrisean Rock. We haven't had any news yet in regards to how far the investigation into Ronnie Doe's death has gone. Yeah. No updates in regards to that. We don't know if the bitch has been arrested for anything. Yeah. Child neglect and any of these things. You know, it's very, very disturbing, and I mentioned it in my video the other day that this girl pointed a gun on Bonnie, what's her name's child. This is the same child that she was bathing with or something like that, or she was bathing the child or something like that. I don't know, but you know.
Something's not right. Chrisean Rock has gone completely silent. No lives, no rants, no chaos. Nothing but chilling silence. And in a world where her every move trends in seconds, this sudden quiet has left the internet absolutely rattled. And now the rumors are spiraling out of control. Did CPS finally step in and take baby Junior away from her? Is this silence the calm after something tragic already happened behind the scenes? And what's going on with Ronnie Doe? Have the killers finally been caught? For days now, fans have noticed Chrisean's entire vibe shift. Whispers of court orders, sealed reports, and even emergency removals are flooding Twitter. Nobody's confirming anything, but the energy is heavy. Meanwhile, mysterious new leads have surfaced in the Ronnie Doe case, and people are asking whether his killer or killers have finally been found. What connects these two explosive stories? And is the silence from Chrisean not just guilt, but fear? Because if CPS made a move, and the law is closing in on everyone involved, then this might be the story that finally breaks the internet. For good. For months, the world has watched Chrisean Rock spiral in real time. From explosive IG lives, chaotic club appearances, to emotional breakdowns about Blueface and Junior. Everything about her motherhood journey has been public, raw, messy, and constantly under scrutiny. But lately, it's been eerily quiet, and that silence is louder than any scream. Let's rewind. Chrisean first shot into the spotlight for her volatile relationship with Blueface. A roller coaster of love, abuse, betrayal, and violent outbursts. As their drama-fueled headlines, her unexpected pregnancy with Junior only intensified the attention. Fans were divided. Was she ready to be a mother? Could she give Junior a stable life? Cameras caught everything from her crying over missed appointments to fights with Blueface that ended with broken phones and police involvement. But one thing was constant. Chrisean always spoke up, always went live, always clapped back until now. And that's what's making people nervous. Because according to insiders, Child Protective Services CPS has been monitoring Chrisean's household for months. Alleged reports of neglect, unstable environments, and even a viral moment where Junior was seen in unsafe conditions started stacking up. A source close to the situation claims CPS has been sitting on a file for weeks, waiting for one more major incident. They got it, and they made their move. And that's where things go dark. Suddenly, Chrisean disappears from the internet. No Junior in sight, no lives, no explanations, just silence. Even Blueface, normally quick to humiliate or throw shade, hasn't posted about Junior in days. It's like they've both been legally gagged. Which leads to the terrifying question, did CPS remove Junior from her custody? Insiders suggest that an emergency intervention happened after disturbing footage was anonymously leaked to authorities showing Junior unattended during a wild house party, though the video hasn't surfaced publicly. Several blogs claim it was too disturbing to release and could ruin her permanently. But here's the twist. Just as the internet begins to spiral over Junior's safety, another name resurfaces. Ronnie Doe, Ronnie, the mysterious figure who is rumored to be connected to Chrisean during a break from Blueface, was gunned down months ago in a case that has remained unsolved. Until now, New police documents obtained by a gossip outlet suggest that 2 unnamed suspects have been detained in connection with Ronnie's murder. One of the suspects reportedly has ties to an influencer based in Los Angeles, sparking fresh theories that this might all connect back to Chrisean. Wait, what? Is this just a coincidence? Or is there a deeper, darker web forming behind the scenes? The streets are talking. And fans are connecting the dots, alleging that someone in Chrisean's circle may have known more about Ronnie's death than they let on. And now, with Junior possibly taken by CPS, Chrisean silent, and Ronnie's murder, suspects behind bars, there's a growing belief that authorities are about to crack the case wide open. Even more chilling, someone claiming to be close to the investigation posted a now-deleted tweet that said, "You ever seen someone fall apart because of the secrets they buried? You're about to." Now the questions are snowballing. Did Chrisean cover something up? Is her silence part of a legal order tied to the investigation? And most disturbing of all, is Junior safe? Social media is flooded with speculation. Pages have turned into mini detective agencies, dissecting her old lives, tracking her location, and trying to decode her sudden disappearance. And still, nothing from Chrisean. No updates. No explanations. Just a woman missing from her own. Chaos. And when someone like Chrisean goes quiet, it's never a good sign. The silence wasn't just unsettling, it was deafening. For someone as animated and impulsive as Chrisean Rock, a complete media blackout is almost unnatural. She's the queen of chaos, the face of emotional transparency. She doesn't hold back. So when she suddenly vanished from the public eye, fans knew something was very wrong. But what unfolded next blew the roof off the internet. A leaked voice note, allegedly between a close friend of Chrisean and a family member, hit the blogs like wildfire. In the clip, a woman can be heard whispering, "They took the baby. They came late at night with papers. She ain't even fight them. She just cried and let them walk out with him." The voice trembles with fear, and the details. Chilling. CPS had reportedly obtained a sealed emergency removal order after a neighbor filed a formal complaint. That neighbor claims she'd heard screaming, slamming doors, and at one point a loud crash followed by a baby crying nonstop for over 45 minutes. Still, no official statement from CPS, no confirmation, but the silence from Chrisean. That was all the confirmation fans needed within hours. Hashtag #PrayForJunior was trending on Twitter. Then came the Instagram purge. Chrisean deleted multiple photos of Junior. Her story, blank pinned posts. Gone. It was as if she was trying to erase the memory, or maybe scrub the evidence. But that's not even the wildest part. That same night, around 3 a.m., a grainy video started making the rounds online. It showed Chrisean, wrapped in a hoodie, entering what looked like a city building, reportedly the Baltimore CPS office. She was visibly distraught, walking quickly, trying to shield her face from the one paparazzi who caught her, and following right behind her, Blueface's mother, Carlisa. Yup. Now she's involved. Eyewitnesses claim Carlisa was screaming at the staff, accusing them of taking that baby without good reason, and threatening to go to the media and expose everything. Here's the plot. Twist: Carlisa wasn't defending Chrisean. She was allegedly trying to get custody of Junior herself. What? That's right. Carlisa reportedly submitted an emergency guardianship request, claiming Chrisean was emotionally unfit, financially reckless, and potentially violent under pressure. In other words, Carlisa wanted Junior out of the system, but not back with his mother. Meanwhile, Blueface silent, not a peep. He's still in jail, and according to inside sources, he refused to take Chrisean's calls after hearing the news about CPS. He's done, one source said. He blames her for everything. And just when the drama couldn't get any messier, the Ronnie Doe case came roaring back into the spotlight. Out of nowhere, the LAPD issued a statement saying 2 persons of interest have been brought in for questioning. In connection to Ronnie's unsolved murder, the public didn't know their names yet, but the rumors. They started immediately, and at the top of that list, a name that had been whispered before, now surfacing again: Max Yes. Max, the streamer who went viral for distancing himself from Chrisean after she appeared uninvited on his broadcast. He'd once had ties to Ronnie Doe, and allegedly he and Chrisean had a private falling out weeks before Ronnie's death. A no-deleted tweet from a gossip page read, "Max has been subpoenaed. He's not under arrest but has knowledge of events tied to 3/21." Fans began theorizing wildly. Was Max the last person to see Ronnie alive? Was there footage, a message, a fight? And here's where it gets scary. One fan account, posted what they claimed was a screen-recorded DM from Ronnie, sent just days before his death. It said, "They think I don't know what's going on. If something happens to me, tell the truth. Start with her." No name, no direct accusation, but that her. Fans were convinced he meant Chrisean. Now, blogs and podcasts are connecting the dots, suggesting that not only is Chrisean potentially in legal trouble with CPS, but that she may also become a key figure in the Ronnie Doe homicide case. And then came the final shock of the night. CPS employee anonymously posting on Reddit wrote this in a now-deleted post. "This is bigger than just a neglect case. The department has sealed files from other agencies. There's federal interest now. They're not just investigating her as a mom. They're investigating her whole circle. Federal interest." What does that even mean? Theories spiraled. Is there a larger ring being exposed? Was Ronnie Doe killed for something he knew? And could Junior have been collateral damage in a world too dangerous for a child? Suddenly, this isn't about messy parenting anymore. It's about survival. It's about silence hiding something darker. Chrisean Rock, she's right in the middle of it all. But for the first time, she has nothing to say. Just when we thought things couldn't possibly go any deeper, they did. In the 48 hours after the CPS bombshell and whispers surrounding Ronnie Doe's murder resurfaced, an entire digital storm erupted online. But what set it off?
That she can teach him about Jesus, she said. Oh, that girl said that she's surprised, the TikToker. She says she's surprised that Junior even surprised to survive. She says she thinks Chrisean is even surprised that Junior survived after all that she did to him. She probably is.
A leaked CPS document. Yes. Someone, somewhere inside the system, allegedly leaked a confidential case file. And what it revealed left fans and even fellow celebrities completely horrified. The headline of the document: minor removed. Due to immediate risk, substance exposure, and witnessed violence. So the public barely had time to process it before another leak dropped. This time, an alleged pediatric medical report from a hospital in Baltimore dated just 3 weeks prior. That Reports cited Junior being brought in lethargic, underweight for age percentile, and exposed to environmental distress. And even worse, one chilling note in the margin: mother visibly erratic. Agitated, smelled of strong cannabis. It was like pouring gasoline on a fire. The media, already buzzing, went into full-on meltdown mode. Podcasts, blogs, news segments, everyone was dissecting every line, every word. A TikTok therapist started breaking down Chrisean's behavior. YouTubers pulled up old lives to highlight moments where Junior looked confused, startled, or left unattended. But that wasn't all while people were busy pointing fingers at Chrisean. Jaguar Wright entered the chat. And when Jaguar speaks, the internet listens. She took to IG Live, eyes blazing, voice trembling with fury, and delivered what fans are calling one of the most scathing takedowns in viral history. This ain't funny no more. This ain't about drama. This is a baby. A black baby. I watched Chrisean hold that child like a prop. You out here twerking while he crying? Are we supposed to act like you a victim? Nah, I don't care how famous you are. You done hurt that boy. And now CPS gotta raise him. That's your legacy. The internet exploded. Jaguar's clip hit 3 million views in 6 hours. Blueface's family even reposted it. Fans in the comments said, "Somebody finally said it. Jaguar just said what we all thinking." She dragged her with facts and no makeup. The wave of backlash against Chrisean hit a new level. Influencers started distancing themselves. Sponsorships rumored to be on the table were quietly pulled back. And in the middle of that chaos, another video dropped. This time, it wasn't Chrisean. It was a woman with long braids, sitting in a car. Clearly nervous, she whispered into the camera, "Y'all don't know what's really going on." That girl was supposed to get help months ago. She begged people to listen to her, but they laughed. She told people something was wrong with her baby, and nobody helped her. She didn't do right, but she ain't alone in this. Wait, what? So now we're learning Chrisean may have asked for help. That she suspected something was off with Junior's health? That she was possibly ignored? Then came the screenshots. Allegedly, a conversation between Chrisean and a nurse named Lonnie leaked. The chat showed Chrisean writing things like, "He don't look at me. He don't smile. Is he supposed to be talking by now? I feel like something's wrong." The nurse's reply, "He's delayed. I can refer you to a specialist." But the convo ended there. No follow-up, no referrals, no confirmed visit, and that turned the internet upside down once again, because if Chrisean knew something was wrong and asked for help, and the system failed her and Junior, now we're not just looking at a mother who broke down, we're looking at a system that let them both down. It's no longer just about who hurt who, it's about how many people let this boy fall through the cracks. Meanwhile, rumors continue to swirl around Ronnie Doe's death. New leaks suggest that police are now investigating a phone call placed from Ronnie's number just hours before his murder to a number linked to a prepaid phone. And guess where that prepaid number pinged from? A location within walking distance of Chrisean's house. Even worse. One of the men currently in custody for Ronnie's murder reportedly told police, "I didn't know it was going to happen like that. I thought we were just going to scare him." Scare him into what? Silence. A confession. Or was Ronnie holding something over Chrisean or someone close to her? The pieces aren't just falling, they're crashing. And guess who just announced? They're getting involved. Jason Lee. Yup. Jason Lee of Hollywood Unlocked fame posted a mysterious teaser on his Instagram story. "I got a call today. An exclusive Junior, Ronnie, Chrisean. The cover-up, I'm getting it all, and I'm telling y'all what really happened." What is going on behind the scenes? Why is everyone so scared to talk? Why are celebrities suddenly coming forward with cryptic warnings? And the biggest question of all, where is Junior now? Because despite all the leaks, the gossip, the outrage, we still haven't seen him. Not a photo, not a glimpse. not a confirmation of his safety. And until we do, the fear only grows. The silence only screams louder. And the questions only get darker. By now, this isn't just a trending topic, this is a cultural reckoning. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, even Reddit. Every corner of the internet is ablaze with one question. Is Chrisean Rock the victim or the villain? And it's not just fans speculating anymore. Major outlets TMZ, The Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, and even mainstream news networks like ABC and CNN are now covering the growing firestorm surrounding Chrisean Jr. and the alleged CPS removal. News anchors call it the most shocking child welfare controversy in celebrity culture this year. Commentators are divided. Some say Chrisean's downfall is a result of years of exploitation and unchecked trauma. Others argue she had every opportunity to do better and instead chose the chaos. Here's what some fans are saying online. I feel sick. We watched this baby struggle and did nothing. This ain't postpartum. This is pure neglect. Where's the village? Why didn't anybody step in sooner? But even more heartbreaking are the posts from young moms and former fans who once defended Chrisean as a mother. This hurts. I used to relate to her. Now I'm scared for that child. I was rooting for her. But now I just want Junior safe. Some have even started a hashtag Justice for Junior, calling on CPS to release a public statement confirming his safety. Meanwhile, other hashtags begin trending too. Hashtag Where's Junior Hash? Pray for Chris EAN. CPS leaks. Ronnie knew too much. The drama has splintered. The internet and now celebrities are picking sides. Cardi B once showed support for Chrisean, tweeted and quickly deleted. When you see somebody hurting and they don't listen, what else can you do but step back? Summer Walker wrote, some of y'all made her famous for being unstable. Now y'all mad at the results, okay? Never want to hold back posted. They took that baby. Could TF? Y'all thought was gonna happen when she out here? Actin' a fool 24/7. Young Miami posted a cryptic IG story with only 3 words. It's the baby. Even Meek Mill chimed in, posting too much drama. It's too much silence. I hope the baby good man. But the most shocking reaction came from Charlemagne the God on The Breakfast Club. He went OFF live on air. This right here. This is why I say clout culture is a disease. We watched this girl unravel for years. We clapped, we laughed, we reposted. But now there's a baby involved. Now it's real. And we gotta ask ourselves, how far is too far? The show's co-host DJ Envy agreed but added, I still think Chrisean needs help, not hate. And then there's the Blueface angle. Strangely quiet for once, Blueface hasn't publicly commented in days. But a fan account claims they caught him arguing outside a courthouse in LA, yelling, they ain't even let me see my son. This crazy. Another source, allegedly from his camp, claims Blueface is being investigated for his role in the CPS case. Why? Because apparently, the leaked CPS report mentions that domestic incidents in the home played a key factor in Junior's removal, and some of those incidents were filmed and shared publicly. A social worker quoted in the report allegedly wrote, exposure to violence, even if not directly physical, poses serious developmental risks to minors. Emotional trauma in these environments can be as harmful as physical abuse. So now Blueface is under scrutiny. Fans are asking, how you mad Junior gone when you was part of the problem? You wanted clout? Now the law want you. And yet, in the midst of all the finger pointing, one voice cuts through with raw honesty. A woman claiming to be Chrisean's aunt uploaded a shaky Facebook Live video. Y'all don't know her heart. She'd been crying for help, but fame too loud. The baby's safe. That's all I must say. It was viewed 1.2 million times in under 24 hours. Still, people want proof. Photos, a CPS statement, anything. But all we have is silence. The kind of silence that echoes. The kind that makes you wonder what's still being hidden. Because now we know, Junior is gone. Chrisean is MIA. Blueface is under investigation. The system is leaking, celebs are reacting, the public is divided. But the truth.
Do some stuff and it don't work unless they say that's your baby, so nigga, just that's your baby, nigga. So, like I said, I don't know if it is or it ain't, but nigga, that's your baby, nigga, or they will hurt you. Straight up. And to my brother, this the last
That
time,
is what
nigga,
Andre said.
any type of interaction.
That's what Blueface's brother said. Why should he say that? Put some cards.
We still don't know everything. Just when the internet thought it had pieced together the full puzzle, Junior's removal, CPS intervention, and Blueface's legal fallout anonymous message sent to a gossip blogger late last night has reignited everything. The message. A cryptic email titled, "You're only hearing half the story. Start with the doctor." Attached was a voice note, less than 30 seconds long. But the voice. It's clearly Chrisean. It's what she says. "I told y'all I didn't trust them doctors. They said Junior was slow, but they don't know him like I do. They made it up, all of it, so they could take him." Wait, what? The backlash was instant. Because if this audio is real and Chrisean is accusing medical professionals of fabricating developmental issues, then this is no longer just about CPS. This is a cover-up accusation. And that's when the leaks started coming fast. A disgruntled former nurse from the clinic where Junior was allegedly seen posted this under a burner TikTok. "I can't stay silent anymore." Junior's case was flagged multiple times. We begged her to follow up. She missed 3 appointments, then came. In hi, we documented it all. Another message popped up on an anonymous blog claiming Junior had signs of trauma. That's why CPS was alerted. It wasn't 1 call, it was 7. And just when we thought Chrisean couldn't be dragged further into darkness, Jaguar Wright goes live. Yes, the same Jaguar Wright who has blasted industry elites exposed. R&B legends and never held her tongue this time. She's going after Chrisean with her phone in hand. Pacing in her kitchen, Jaguar looks straight into the camera and says, "That baby boy, he never asked to be famous. He never asked to be born into a battlefield. And you made him the center of your pain parade. For clout. For Blueface. For what?" She then pauses, tears welling up in her eyes. "I lost my child, and seeing you treat yours like a prop. I'm done watching this circus." Being quiet. The live hit 4.2 million views in just 5 hours. Jaguar's rant doesn't stop there. She pulls out what she claims is a printed copy of the CPS intake report and shouts, "There's a whole section here." Paragraph 4. Line 3, it says Junior had signs of non-accidental bruising. You want to explain that, Chrisean? But before anyone can verify the document, the live gets cut off. Too many viewers, too many flags. The platform suspends her for medical misinformation. Now fans are split. Was Jaguar right? Or is she clout chasing off Chrisean's pain? But one thing is certain. This isn't over. Not by a long shot. Especially now that Chrisean's sister, Taseki, who had remained silent for WEEKS, posted a single Instagram story with a black screen and one message. "I should have said something before the state did." No one knows what she meant. Was she involved? Did she see what was coming? Was there something she could have stopped? The story disappears in 24 hours. No follow-up. No clarification. Just questions. And now, new reports suggest that Chrisean is being investigated not just for neglect, but for obstruction and false statements to a government agency. If found guilty, could face jail time. Let that sink in. From viral superstar to possibly facing prison, from motherhood to legal custody loss. from IG Lives to total radio silence. And through it all, Junior is still missing from the public eye. The question is no longer, where is Junior? The question is, how deep does this go? Because the silence isn't just suspicious, it's strategic. And something big is coming. You can feel it. Hugh, if you're still watching, then you already know this isn't just another celebrity meltdown. This is a national conversation. A heartbreaking, chaotic, and painful unraveling. And at the center of it all is a 2-year-old boy named Junior, whose safety still remains in question. So now we have to ask you, the viewers, do you believe Chrisean Rock is being unfairly targeted by the media and the system? Or do you think her silence and behavior proves she needs serious intervention before it's too late? Should Blueface be held just as accountable for what happened behind closed doors? And is Jaguar right, the hero we didn't? No, we needed. Or just another voice adding fuel to the fire? Want to know what you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, right? Now, don't hold back. And if you're as locked into this story as we are, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe and turn on your notifications, because this drama is just getting started. Insiders are already whispering about new court documents surfacing, a surprise custody claim being filed by a relative, and a mysterious medical video that allegedly shows JR before the removal, and it might change everything. We're talking possible lawsuits, celebrity interviews, and live confrontations in the coming days. So stay ready, cause when that next leak drops, you're gonna hear about it right here. First, this isn't just gossip. This is real life, twisted, painful, and way too public. We'll be back with more, but until then, stay safe, stay watching, and pray for Junior.